In the Kahn-Ingold Pilllock system, we saw how priority is to be marked for the atoms to determine the R and S configuration, vector and sinister configuration around the chiral center. So in connection with this, we'll see a few examples along with the rules also. I suggest that you take a notebook and draw those examples side by side by pausing the video, and it will help you to evaluate more and more certain molecules for those things. Along with this, it will be making you easier for the geometrical isomerism also. So here is our first example. So in this, you can see the rule 1. If 4 atoms attached to the stereocenter are different, okay, priorities depend on the atomic numbers. Okay, what is the atomic number there? So here is that this is the chiral center. We always mark it by this. Okay, so you have to name it according to first priority, second priority, third priority, and fourth priority. I told you that we have to put hydrogen to the last priority, so it goes there. And because hydrogen is emitted out, the rest of the things depend on the next groups attached to those things. So you will see that bromine is having the highest priority because it has got a very high atomic number, and therefore it will go to place 1. And then you'll have carbon as well as carbon. Now this carbon is attached to CH, whereas this carbon is attached to CC. So you have to compare CH with CC. So you can see that C is 6 and this also 6. This is 1, this is 6. Now 6 is attached to 6, therefore this will have the top priority and this will go to the second position. And CS3 will be going to the third position. Okay, so if you start numbering there, this is just a rough measure. You have to put according to Neyman projection, you have to, the Fisher projection, you have to draw the structure. This is the first thing, and this is the second thing, and this is the third thing. So the rotation seems to go like this way, and this way. So it is anti-clockwise. When it is anti-clockwise, you call it as yes. That is what is given there. Okay. So here you can see the rule: higher atomic number outranks lower atomic number. But the same for this is for the geometrical isomerism. I'm just giving only one example for this, so that you can compare the geometrical isomerism with optical isomerism. This one is optical isomerism. That is to say, here also you take the priority. Now, if you take this is a ethene molecule because you have got a double bond there. So ethene molecule is attached to one bromine, fluorine, and hydrogen. Okay. So you have to see across the double bond. So if you see across the double bond, you will see that you have to draw a line like this. When you draw a line, bromine, this one is 9 plus 8, 17 plus 7, 35. Bromine will be something like that, 39 or 38. Okay. So this has got higher atomic number than fluorine. Therefore, bromine is having higher priority and fluorine is having lower priority, which is shown by a symbol like this. Okay, on the right hand side, fluorine is having an atomic number of 9 plus 8, 17, and this one is having H. So 17 is greater than 1. Therefore, what do you see? Cl is greater than H. So on the same side, you have higher on this side and higher on this side. Okay, so lower on this side and lower on this side. So the two higher things are on the same side. When they are same side, you call it as the cis. and when they are in the opposite side, you call it as the trans. Okay. E stands for trans and Z stands for cis. So that Z is what you are seeing here. Z 1 bromo 2. E transmits entagegen, some German word, and Z for Zuckerman. Okay, that means trans. You can remember it by this simple thing ET. ET means trans E. ET is a kind of extraterrestrial, an old movie that became very famous there. Okay, rule 2. If two atoms are isotopes of the same element, the atom of higher mass number, for example, hydrogen and deuterium and tritium will be there. Hydrogen will have atomic number 1, deuterium will have molecule atomic weight 2, and tritium will have atomic weight 3. So that is, if you have hydrogen as well as deuterium, the same molecule, deuterium will take higher priority. Okay, that is, rest of the things put apart, you can see H is the last. Okay, both these things you leave. You decide between F and CS3. F is having first priority, CS3 is having second priority. Because between these two, deuterium is having higher mass, so it takes higher priority. So deuterium priority 3. So if you look at this, it goes like 1, 2, 3. So it is clockwise. Therefore, it is R configuration. Okay. Next, coming to rule 3. If the relative positions of the two groups cannot be determined as early as they are decided by comparison of the atom at the first point of difference, then you have to go for the next atom. For example, I'll circle the similar atoms there. This is similar atom. This is also similar atom. This is also similar atom. And this is also similar atom. That means all 4 are carbon atoms. Okay. When you have all 4 as the carbon atoms, you have to look into the, as per rule 3, next atom you have to look. Next atom is, here the next atom is carbon, the next atom is hydrogen, the next atom is oxygen, the next atom is carbon. Okay. Now you have to make a priority of that. Oxygen is the next atom, therefore it will take, it has got an atomic number of 8, and this has got an atomic number 6, and this has got atomic number 1, and this also has got a 6. 8, 6, 6, 1. If you look at that way, 8 gets the first priority. Okay. And this gets the last priority. First priority. Okay. This gives the last priority because it is 1. So it is 8. Now between these two 6 atoms, you have to decide, take next. That is here. Next atom. Next atom பார்க்கும்போது எப்படி வருது? இது 6 இதுல என்ன இருக்கு? இது suppose here you have CC, இது ரெண்டுமே ஆயிடுச்சு. மிச்சம் இருக்குது H and H. So H atom is next here. Okay. And here இந்த C க்கு அப்புறம் இங்க H இருக்குது, இங்க C இருக்குது. Okay, this is 6 and this is 1. So 6 என்பது higher priority, higher atomic number. Therefore, it will have higher priority. So higher priority means first last ஆயிடுச்சு, second and third you will decide. Okay. So after having this, first, second, third, and fourth. So the rotation is clockwise. Therefore, it is R. Okay. So you have to look, how you have to look is, suppose if I write like CH2, CH3, the bonding is actually like this, CC, and then the rest of the things are like this. Okay. Make a habit of satisfying the valence of the carbon atom. That will help you to understand the priorities and the correctness of the structure. So if you evaluate substituents one by one without adding the groups, you will get you will have first priority as something which is attached to O. First priority as something attached to O. Okay. So this is in fact it's a kind of substitution increments. Okay. So CO outranks CC. C double bond O is greater than C single bond C or C triple bond C. So inge CO is given by CCC. So whatever way you take, this will be 6 and this will be 8, this will be 6 and this will be 6. So even if you add them, it will give you 14 and it will give you 12. So 14 is greater than 12. Okay, that's what he is. And the rule is just says. Rule 4. If two carbon chains are attached to the stereogenic carbon atom chain, the secondary carbon of the priority, than the one with the priority carbon. So I will draw this structure so that it stands clear. The structure is like actually like this: OH, CH2, CH2, C, OH, and H, and then C, CH3, C, double bond, CH2. That means if you satisfy it, here you will have one H and here you will have one H. So the carbon atom is, this carbon atom is taken as a symmetry. The OH is the, right? This carbon atom is this one. So what it tries to say is, C, I'll just put it here. So you can see that this hydrogen gets the last priority, 4. And because the next atom attached is C6 here, this is the next atom attached C6 here, O is 8. This is the highest priority. First and fourth you have drawn. Now you have to look for third and fourth. Okay. Then when you look for the third and fourth, it says if two carbon chains, this is one chain and this is another chain. If you see two chains with a secondary carbon, where is the secondary carbon that you have to take? Here is the secondary carbon. What is the primary carbon? Primary carbon means you will have only one. Secondary means you will have 2. So you can see that this is a primary carbon is only this one. There is no branching. Here you have a branching. How? This carbon atom is attached to this carbon atom. This is one carbon atom. And it is attached to another carbon atom. And it is attached to another carbon atom. So, CC. So it says that it should get the next priority 3. And the last one will be, well, last one is given there. This will be, this will be priority 2 and this will be 3. So you go like this, 1, 2, and 3. So again it is left, anti-clockwise, and therefore the configuration is yes configuration. Okay. And the rule 5, in the case of double or triple bond, both the atoms are continuously duplicated and triplicated. I think this rule you have to It's very important. What actually it is being telling is, if you have a double bond, consider this atom twice. That is what is being there. This C and this C are same. This O goes to this and goes to this. Randa split are 1 and 2. Okay. So in a similar way, here you have this C and this C are same. Because you have a triple bond here, you have to attach, you have to attach 3 C atoms. Okay. First C atom, second C atom, third C atom. That is rule number 5. Okay. And then coming to this rule number 6, assign RS configuration, the molecule has to be viewed with the lowest priority. That is, this is a overall rule. And to assign RNS configuration, the molecule has to be viewed with the lowest priority group at the back. Lowest priority group at the back. Back is represented by dashed wedge. Okay. So one way how we can write this is, I'll just write this structure here. CH3, CH2, okay, C, OH, H, and CH3. Okay. So I told you that we can make 2 transformations. Okay. First is you can shift it here, you can shift this here. Second is you can shift this to this place and you can shift this to this place. Okay. So I'll put this C at the center, H is at the bottom, and then CS3 goes to the top. In the CS3 in your put it. Adhe mari OH left la vandirudhu. In the CS3 CS2 right la vandirudhu. CS2 CS3 comes to the right. Okay. So rule out last priority. O is 8 first priority. Carbon carbon 6 second priority. This carbon and this carbon, there are 2 carbon atoms. So this will be the second priority. There is only 1 carbon atom, so that will be third priority. Okay. So if you look at this, these 3 priorities, first to second, second to third, it goes anti-clockwise. Therefore, it is S isomer. என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? Here. Yes isomer. Okay. The same thing, you can try for this molecule also. Bring this H to this particular position. Take up this CH3 here. H எப்பவுமே கீழே கொண்டு வரணும். Lowest priority H. படுத்து தள்ளிட்டீங்கன்னா நீங்க 3 ஆட்டம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா 3 ஆட்டம்ல நீங்க அப்படியே பண்ணுங்க. Okay. So I'll write a structure for this. Okay. So here I have put CH3 there and then H here. So H is being brought to the bottom. Because I have made one exchange is not allowed. You have to take 2 exchanges. This will go here and this will go here. Okay. That means OH comes to the right, CH2, CH3 goes to the left. Now is our priority. What is it? This is the lowest. You can cut it. First one is, here you have 6, here you have 6, here you have 8. Therefore, this will become first priority. Now you have 2 6 2 6 இருக்கு. You have to look to the next atom. இதுல next atom hydrogen 1. இதுல next atom carbon 6. 6 higher, 1 higher, 6 is higher. Okay. Therefore, this will be the second priority and this will be the third priority. So if you look at this, 1, 2, 3. Okay. இது வந்து இப்படி போகுது. இப்படி போறதுனால clockwise இருக்கு. Clockwise means R. And the R தான் இது. That R is this, that's same. Okay. And this is the same thing. I think it is getting just some, it has to come somewhere there. Now here are some groups for the priority rules. Some examples in the order of the priority. OCS3 has the highest priority because this is 8 and this is 6. This is 8, this is 1. This is 7, this is 6. This is 7, this is 6, 6, 6, 7. So like that, the first atom that is attached to that will be having that. Now if you have this double bonds, you are always supposed to write it like this. C, O, O. The double bond வந்து 2 O போடணும். Okay. அதே மாதிரி இங்க double bond CS2 இருக்கு இல்லையா, இந்த C இப்படி எழுதிட்டு இன்னொரு C, 2 C's போடணும். Because you have a double bond. இந்த double bond தான் இந்த 2 C போடுறது. Okay. So if you often you can do like this and write there those things. When the lowest priority group is towards highest intensity pollution, any two groups, don't go into this. Something wrong is there. No. What it is trying to sell, I have already told you. But anyway, we will work out this example here. Okay. Already there is this fourth atom at the lowest priority. So you can just discard it. First priority is oxygen 8, nitrogen 7, carbon 6. 8, 7, 6, anti-clockwise. Therefore it is yes. Okay. So is the thing that is telling you is from the viewer means you have to keep in mind of writing this range. Again, I am telling you, this is solid wedge and this is dashed wedge. Okay. So here it is telling about the rotation, and you can see that what is the clockwise rotation. Right turn of the wheel is called as the R rotation, and the left turn as this is called the S rotation. Okay. And the next thing is naming of these two. I mean that some examples are given there. So we can see that here BRCLH and F there. Rather than going into this, I'll just put it here itself. Okay. H வந்து கீழே வரணும். Okay. So I'll draw this Fisher position. So put H and F here. One exchange is not allowed. One exchange is not allowed. So second exchange is this will go here and this will come here. So Br comes here, Cl goes there. So as a result, H can be lowest priority. Now out of this, the highest atomic number is held by bromine, therefore it is first priority. The next one is this one, second priority. Third one is this one, fluorine, which is having the third priority. You can see the rotation goes like 1, 2, and 3. It is clockwise. Clockwise means it is given R. That is what is being done here. Okay. So you can try some examples there. Here also there is an example. This example I'll write here. In the H in the CS to BR கீழே கொண்டு வாங்க. H கீழே கொண்டு வந்தாச்சு. CS2Br இங்கே போயிடுச்சு. CS2Br. One exchange is not allowed. Two exchanges you have to do 2 exchanges. That means CS3 here, OH here. Now, as per the priority rules, last priority is hydrogen. Okay, next is you have to mention the number, atomic number. This is 8, this is 6, and this is 6. 8 will get first priority. Between 2, 6, you have to choose what is the next atom attached. Here, next atom attached is H, is 1. Here, next atom attached is Br. Br is 39. 39 is higher than 1. Okay, when 39 is higher than 1, you get second priority for this, you get third priority for this. Okay, now the rotation is 1, 2, 3 clockwise. So this will be the R configuration. Okay, so here is the lactic acid is given there. So you can see the lactic acid, again H is at the top, and so you can always see try a structure for this here. I just put it plainly: H, OH, COOH, and CH3. Now after 2 exchanges, you can have H here and CH3 here. No, you can just directly, okay, bring it like this, and this OH becomes COOH, and this becomes OH. Last priority, O highest, C66. Next atom is oxygen. Here, next atom is hydrogen. So this gets the priority 1, priority 2, and priority 3. 1, 2, 3 clockwise. So what has happened here is it is a clockwise rotation, and there is a R isomer. Therefore, this R isomer is rather than this R is what is doing that. Okay. Now this minus is the rotation of the plane polarized light. What happens will be R will rotate plane polarized light and in a particular direction, which you call it minus. S will definitely rotate in a particular direction, which equal to the plus configuration. Okay, so we can end up with one more last example there. Priority groups are there. Here, H is the last priority, O is 8, this is 6, this is also 6. Between these two, CHO is there. So how do you write? You have to write it as COO. And oxygen on the china high on the. Okay, that means this will be the first priority, and this will be the second priority, and this will be the third priority. Okay, but depending on the exchanges, it may change. So what you have done? You have brought this H here. In the H, that is this H. Okay, so dashed line is there. C and the dashed line backwards. Backwards in the China, C naga apply. Okay, then you have this OH. This OH is there, and then what is that? Next is CH2OH and CH2. So it turns out that O, CHO, CH2OH, R configuration, clockwise. As in the R. The plus and minus signs are degree of rotation. Degree of rotation, which you have seen in the carbohydrates, we have seen the D carbohydrates having rotation to about 119 degree and minus 52 degree. The other isomer, fructose isomer, we have all often seen it. So I think we have worked out very good examples, and some more examples we can work out in the next class. Thank you for joining me.